right, it feel right, don't it? I only ever get it, yeah, if I want it.
Hey yo, welcome back to the Freddie Show.
The number 2 podcast in the world.
Damn. Damn.
You know, this is
We got little Yachty.
Got the boat.
Yeah, I just called yourself number 2.
I mean, Logan Paul got the number 1, so, you know.
Okay.
I mean, he claimed it. So.
He claims it, so we claim number 2. I don't think nobody's claimed number 2 yet.
As long as we're in the top 10, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, really, I'd rather be number 3. I'd rather be the 3rd best podcast.
Because?
Less expectations. You know?
Like the second,
if you get bronze, like no one expects you to win. Like,
well, technically you still won if you get 3rd.
Yeah, you podium.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a podium. Yeah. Second place is like, there's so much of like, I was this close. But 3rd place is like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 3rd place is definitely like if I wouldn't be like if I got 3rd, it's like I deserved it.
Yeah. Like you was 1 away from not being on the podium.
you can come to grips with that.
Yeah. You're either 1 away from not being on the podium, 3rd, or you're 1 away from being 1st. You're like the number 1 loser. You're the best loser.
Yeah.
Everybody that lost, you the best.
We're the number 3 podcast in the world.
We gonna switch it.
Okay. All right.
I got a question for you.
All right.
Because of the comment you made last night in the studio.
Okay.
PB&J.
Oh my god, bro.
Regular or toasted?
I've never had a toasted PB&J.
Never had toasted.
No,
Bro,
that's
if
crazy.
you toast your PB&J, it'll change your life. Like, if you're ready for that commitment, bro, like, your outlook on life will literally, like, be a little bit different. It's not gonna be, like, not gonna change everything, bro, but toasting your PB&J, you'll never want it like a soft bread again.
Sounds wow.
Okay. Describe me your perfect PB&J.
White bread.
White bread. Like, we talking Wonder?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
super soft, delicate, like tissue.
Opposite of toasted.
Yeah.
literally soft. I'm talking about mushy, like you know.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take one bread,
Yeah.
whole bunch of creamy peanut butter.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna smear
More
it across.
peanut butter than jam.
100%.
Okay.
We're gonna go every piece of the edge all around, like I'm talking about to the makeup, all over.
This much peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Wait, on both breads? Or just
No, just on the peanut butter. All right, then we'll get the other slice. You know, it's like a little bit of peanut butter left, right on the fork, on the spoon, on the knife.
You cleaning the knife on the other slice?
Yes, for sure. We clean the knife on the other slice. So we clean it, and we're gonna get the jelly. Just a hint. It's a small swig. Just
This.
it, bro?
that's it. And then we're gonna make sure we're gonna still cut our edges. I like the thickness of peanut butter.
I think you just want a peanut butter sandwich.
I eat peanut butter sandwiches all the time. I love peanut butter sandwiches.
You eat the Jones like this.
Yeah, with water. I love peanut butter sandwiches, bro. We used to eat them in high school because all the football players said they used to help them gain weight.
I bet it do.
Well,
Because it's nothing but fat
Yeah,
and
it's the
protein.
fat.
Fat and protein in it.
and sugar,
Yeah. Sugar. Are you now when it comes to your jam, are you like just Welch's?
I've only had grape. Oh no, not just Welch's, but I prefer Welch's over like natural preserved grape jelly.
yeah.
And you've only had grape. So your PB&J is peanut butter and grape. And that's it.
I don't like strawberries, but I never had none of the black jam, apple jam.
Right.
Yeah, they shouldn't exist, right?
I don't know. I'm not missing out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Next time we link, I'm gonna have a spread of all Wonder Bread, 1/4-inch peanut butter, and different jams on every one.
Is there some good shit out there? Like, tell me, what am I missing? Just
Okay.
one. What am I missing?
My
Soulja Boy ringtone. I always wanted, like, I got this Soulja Boy ringtone. I was like, God, one day it's gonna come in handy when I'm making something important. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's cool. It's just a copyright claim.
Yeah, right. Okay. Tell me, what jam am I missing?
Okay, all right. So I only say this because I live on a Christmas tree farm.
What does that mean?
Legit, exactly what it sounds like. You been to a Christmas tree farm?
No.
I bet you haven't.
No.
Because he's from Atlanta and then New York.
No.
So you know how you can walk. They probably got them in New York or in Atlanta. You walk down the street and they selling real Christmas trees.
Yeah.
So I live on one of the farms that provides Christmas trees. Like they grow Christmas trees.
But what's the difference between a Christmas tree and a regular pine tree?
I wish I knew, you know. I live there. I don't run it.
It's just a marketing scheme, bro.
No, it's not. But I do know that. Okay, how long do you think it takes for a Christmas tree?
Wait, a Christmas tree is called a Christmas tree?
Christmas
Like the tree is called a Christmas tree.
There's different names of the Christmas. There's like different.
But it doesn't have Christmas in the name, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Mm.
It's like the
blue spruce, bro.
blue spruce is a type of Christmas tree, but I also think it's just a type of tree.
Wait, what?
We're not gonna stress it.
Okay.
Bruh,
I know that. Okay, so
Yeah,
you live
there's
on
a
a
blue
Christmas
spruce.
tree farm.
Yes, I live on a Christmas tree farm. Okay, the other question: how long do you think it takes a Christmas tree to grow? Like
Well,
to get to the point where it's
Like
gonna
from
be
scratch?
From scratch, you plant the seed and then it's in somebody's living room.
Maybe 5 years.
Yeah, 5 to 7 years.
I know that only because when the house that I grew up in, I still own, but the house, my first house my mom ever bought when I was like, right when I was born, I had a room, and in front of my room was this tree, and it was so thin, and I remember recently I went back to visit the house. We like rented out now, but I went to visit, and the tree had blossomed so big, and I was like, man, it's been like 10 years.
So you just like, you did the math, right?
Yeah.
Because
I would assume a Christmas tree, like I would assume they're not waiting 10 years for a Christmas tree. That's profit they're missing out on. So they're like, as soon as it looks somewhat similar, because the average consumer is going to have maybe a 6-7 foot tree.
Yeah.
See, I have a 15-foot tree.
Yeah.
But the average consumer have a 6-7 foot tree. And I mean, that only take about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like how you decoded that.
I feel like you should open up a Christmas tree farm, bro.
Right?
At this point, you know enough about him.
I should, yeah. I just have to get a Christmas tree, you know? So I
You
know.
got a real one?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not a big fan of the smell. I'm not against it, but I'm not a big
Really?
fan of the piney.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of smells.
And the cleanup.
Oof, yeah.
Like when that junk is been in your house for a month and then you try to move it and every needle falls off.
Wait. So you have a tree up?
Oh yeah.
You remove it after a month?
My wife starts decorating for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving.
And she takes it down when?
After the New Year.
See, the black people always take it down like March.
For real? March.
Yeah, like maybe mid-February. Like by Valentine's Day maybe.
You gonna?
Oh
It's
yeah.
a good nightlight, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's
it's
set the vibe.
just it takes a lot to put it up.
15 foot, yeah. Go take a
Yeah.
look.
No, I took like 6 people. I had like 6 people in my house. I got
And a
all these
ladder.
nice decorations. Huge ladder. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got there from PPO. Because of the jams.
Yeah, but what about it?
So, we make our own jams as well.
Really?
And I say we, but it's my mother-in-law's. She married into the farm. And
Jam.
we live on the farm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, jams come from berries.
Yeah, you take your berries and you like boil them down and there's sugar added and you make jam. But there's like apricot jam, grape jam, strawberry jam, habanero.
Like pepper?
Yeah. Like peach habanero jam.
Sounds terrible.
I'm not saying it's going to go good with your PB&J.
Yeah.
But I will say like the blackberry jams, you got like even, you ever had apple butter?
Only jelly. Grape jelly.
Yeah.
Wait, apple butter is a type of butter?
Yeah.
No. Never had it. I've had cinnamon butter.
That's fire. Cinnamon butter's fire.
Like cinnamon butter on bread rolls.
Yeah. That's fire.
I feel like I would only ever try strawberry jam. I've never had it, I don't think.
Strawberry?
Yeah.
Are you just grape too?
Yeah, only grape. We've talked about this.
Yeah, but you're a Welch's guy.
Wait, do y'all eat mustard?
I feel like you're gonna judge me. Yeah, I like mustard.
Mustard's nasty.
All right, no, let
Like
me
the straight up
explain.
yellow one, or like the
Yeah.
spicy?
No, not honey mustard.
Nah, like
just like
French's.
yeah. It's nasty. You do too?
No, bro. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
I didn't rock with it until last year. I started having a little bit. I still don't really like. I'm like trying to force myself to like it.
Yeah, mustard is awful. It smells bad, tastes bad. It's got a pretty color.
I'm not.
You ever eat something that you hated so long that you started to like it?
I feel like you're
I did
simple
that with Doritos.
with your food. I feel like you're simple with your food.
Oh, very.
If I was watching something,
It's super simple.
one of your lives on Instagram,
Possibly.
and you was chowing down on some cereal.
I love cereal.
Yeah.
Any time of day. Right now, I like Honey Bunches of Oats.
What's your top 3?
Okay, no. Top 5.
That's tough.
It gives you more room.
Apple Jacks, Honeycombs, Golden Grams,
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes,
This is easy so far for you.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Just like that?
Yeah. I eat a lot of
No,
cinnamon.
wait, name them one more time.
Apple Jacks.
Okay.
No.
You try to catch me slipping.
Wait. Honeycombs. All right, that's 1. All right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 2.
This is the order.
Yeah. Frosted Flakes,
Okay. Tony Tiger.
Apple Jacks,
Yeah.
Golden Grams.
Here's what I noticed. The only one semi-fruity is Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
Because there's also the other spectrum where somebody's top 5 is like Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Captain Crunch goes crazy.
You see? Look what happened.
Yeah, but it's the crunch.
no, it's not
berry,
yet.
right?
Yeah, with Crunch Berries.
But not just Crunch Berries.
No.
With Crunch Berries.
Yeah, with Crunch.
I could do either or though. I could do the regular ones without Crunch Berries. I could do all except just
yellow
berries.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah. I could do all except just mixed berries. That's just weird.
Just the berries.
Yeah.
But if you only do without the berries, I feel like it's not worth the abrasions on the roof of your mouth.
Right.
Like you really got to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like build up calluses.
Were you ever an Oreo O's fan back in the day?
No. I've never been a big fan of like something else and something else.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because that cereal would tear your mouth up, bro.
Oreo O's?
But they tasted just like Oreos. I love Oreos too.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen a cereal where they put like all the cereals in one Kellogg's did for like an anniversary?
Like a greatest hits.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like a greatest hit cereal. I swear to God. No, seriously.
Was it good?
Hold on.
I didn't, bro.
I'm trying to make sure that that I'm comprehending what you just told me.
Yeah.
You talking about every
Bro.
is in the same
With
bag.
all cereal
In the same bag.
on the same box. And it's called,
What were they thinking?
Just called Kellogg's.
I mean, that's a collectible item, but you don't eat it.
it was called All Together.
I think you have to.
You
eat it.
found it.
It was a collectibles.
Wait, did you have
That's
to?
yes,
eat it?
collectible.
No, I
like
never
that.
had it, but this is it right here. It was super rare.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Like, but it just
Yeah, I gotta
had
see
it
the
had too
picture.
many things. Like I hate
It's got Fruit Loops in it.
yeah, but that's
Frosted
Mini
Mini
wheats in that junk?
I hate mini wheats. Then I don't like
Even is that?
Honey Smacks.
honey smacks.
Whoa.
Like
Wait,
some
who's the
shit just
toucan?
shouldn't be
Who's the-
together.
why am I'm
That's
forgetting
Fruit
the
Loops.
toucan?
Fruit Loops.
Oh damn! No, what's the one? Kicks.
Rice cream. Then
Tricks.
Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran. So it's got
Tricks.
raisins
Rabbits.
too.
It's got raisins in that junk.
Yeah. I could have did with everything except I could even did with the honey smacks if I had to, but
What's
just
the bottom right?
just that's I think that's just the regular, like not Frosted Flakes, but just regular
Yeah, cornflakes.
Oh, that's cornflakes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wild cereal.
Send me that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that because if I can find that,
Yeah, you can, but they sell like for like $100.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cop a couple. That's an investment.
You could just go to the store and mix them up.
Nah, that's
yourself.
like getting into Pokemon early.
They have
You
it,
know?
they have it on Target for $3. Who is it?
All right.
Sorry guys. Can you come back?
Okay. Yeah, you gotta send me that. They got
Yeah,
it at
well.
Target for $3
Yeah, $3.99. Well, no, $2.99, $3.
online.
Yeah, cereal, bro.
You
Yeah,
get it shipped. You get it shipped. Would you
Yeah.
really eat it
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
without taking out anything?
I wish we had it right here,
Oof.
so I could add it to the spread. All the jams, and then every cereal in one bowl.
Oh yeah, you're nasty. Yeah, you're nasty.
You a freak. Bro.
What if we did the PB&J and it was every jam mixed?
No,
that,
bro.
that peach habanero, that
This
freaking.
man's had one jam in his life, and you're gonna combine.
Give me a Subway PB&J. Oh my gosh.
When you shower,
Yeah.
before bed or after you wake up? See, you thought it was easy.
Before bed.
Before bed.
Yeah, because I always come home from the studio and it usually smells like smoke. I hate
You gotta
that.
get that off you before
I
you
hate
leave.
it because I don't smoke.
Yeah.
So smelling like smoke and I don't smoke.
So I also don't smoke, but
Yeah.
I did notice that last night was that you weren't
Yeah.
smoking. Were you drinking?
No, I don't drink. I've never been drunk in my life.
I don't drink either.
Yeah, I've never been drunk. I don't smoke.
And this is, by the way, just all aside, I love that, and I really respect that. But everyone else in there, like,
Oh, yeah.
your whole team.
Everyone around me.
Yeah.
Everyone in my team, everyone else's team. I mean, it's the thing of music, and I guess, I help people get their creative juices however they do. I don't judge. I don't care. It's just I don't.
Same. Yeah.
Me personally, I just like a clean, fresh state of mind. When
I'm talking to myself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I like my mind to be mine, my decisions to be mine, my thoughts to be mine. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
I want to always be on my A game so that I know when I do something, it was me that did that. You know? Because I feel like it's... But at the same time, your album, what is...
Which one?
The one right now.
The one right now.
Yeah.
Psychedelic Project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
I said I don't drink
okay,
smoke.
All right, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But when I'm making music, I do nothing.
Okay.
Because I literally have to be able to think.
You gotta focus.
Of lyrics, concepts,
Yeah.
everything. I can't focus on any other altered state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, so... Okay, you shower before. Every time. 90.
I don't like showering in the morning because I hate putting on lotion. Yeah.
Take too much time.
Yeah. So if I go to sleep, I might sweat, wake up a little, Actually, I got this body scrub that's got almond oil in it, so I'm really taking showers like 2 for 1 because when I get out, it's like I'm already moisturized.
This might be weird, but you got some soft hands, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Because when I dab you up, you got the softest hands, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I know
Same thing? You got some soft hands, bro.
I try, man. I put lotion only on the hands.
How many times?
All throughout the day.
Okay.
Because
I
like.
was like, man, it's a human baby, bro.
Yeah. I care about my fingers, bro, my nails, my hands. Because believe it or not, when you meet a woman, first thing they see is your teeth and your hands. Yeah, that's the first thing they notice. They pay attention to your teeth. They pay attention to your fingers. But I don't do my nails for women. I do it because I like to do it. But I just don't like to be ashy or
Sure.
anything. But like literally, legs, everything else is Snow White.
But your hands and your
softest hands
face.
in the game, dude.
Yeah.
I got a couple points I got a couple points I want to touch on. For one, you said, okay, teeth and hands. I love that.
Right.
Anybody out there, that's a gem. Now, for me, I've been with my wife since we were 16. So it's like...
Which is dope.
Yeah. One and done.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I've never had to, like... I don't want to say try, because I try in our relationship, but, like, I've never had to, like, play the game, like the dating game. I've never had to play the pickup game.
Which is amazing.
Because we...
Damn, dude, you be fucked if y'all broke up.
I'd be like, what do I do?
Starting over.
Nah, because I know now. Teeth and hands.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not going to.
No. We're not throwing that.
No, we're not going to do that. The other thing, there's only one other person's hands that were as soft as yours. When I shook the hands of Richard Branson.
Jesus Christ, I don't know who that is.
Virgin Mobile. The owner of Virgin Mobile.
He just went to space.
Virgin Islands, I'm sure. I bet he did. Man owns the island. So, yeah, I'm sure he went to space.
With them hands.
With those hands, no. You and him, softest hands. I mean...
You can go to space, dude.
So, for your teeth.
Who can? Not me. I'm broke.
What do you do for your teeth?
$88,000.
So they're...
Veneers.
Veneers.
Mm-hmm. They look good, though.
They do look damn good.
Yeah. Paid a hefty price.
I mean, committed to the hands and the teeth.
Yeah.
Yachty, do you stand or sit when you wipe?
All right, it's the age-old question. This shouldn't even be thinking. What are you thinking about? There's no thinking. Because he's trying to think if he wants to tell us.
No, I'm like a mid-lifter.
A mid-lifter?
You come off the seat. Both legs come off the seat.
No.
Okay,
One
it's
does.
a lean.
Yep.
It's a lean.
Yep.
Okay.
Mid-lift.
So you sit. That's it.
Yeah. It's a mid-lift.
He's up on one leg.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
real
mid-lift.
quick, just show him exactly what you do.
I don't stand, though.
Show him exactly what you do. Just watch this and tell me he's not a psychopath. He's finished up. No, bro. You see what I'm
Whoa.
seeing?
It's so much more.
No.
Yo, that is.
That's too much.
That's how wild it was. That's how wild that was. Yo, you.
You all gave up on you, bro.
Yo, bro.
I'm about to give up on you. Bruh, it's too much, man.
Yo.
But okay, so I do want to.
Would I have been wrong? No, he's wrong.
No,
he's
he's
wrong.
wrong.
No,
He's
no,
wrong.
I'm not. We did a poll, and more people stand than I thought. Like
Must be a lot of women.
It was a
25%.
You think that's a fact?
A woman thing to sit up.
To stand up, like full stand. I'm talking his cheeks.
No, Phil stand is crazy because especially you could be not done yet.
That's what I'm.
No, I'm done. You know when you're done.
All of it aside, there's no way to talk yourself out of your cheeks touching.
Wait, I don't get it.
When he stands up, his cheeks.
Oh,
touch.
well, it's too late then. Wait, but
You got to shower.
so y'all don't.
gotta take a shower.
No, you don't have to shower. Yeah, but y'all don't have wipes.
Are you okay? That's a good question. Are you a baby wiper?
No.
All right, okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just
You baby wipe?
I recently got a baby wiper.
No.
Have you done bidet before?
No, I have one though. It's a
Is
little,
it heated?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's all in one seat. Yeah,
Do you? So you recently got into baby wipes.
yeah.
Brand name?
Manscaped.
Okay.
They're
Scented?
for balls,
Yeah.
but same shit.
Scented?
Yeah, very nicely.
Is it like a from start to finish or just finish? Cause I think I finish. I would rather
No.
finish with a baby
Yeah,
wipe.
just finish because
Yeah.
it's cold and
Yeah,
wet. And,
just finish with a baby wipe.
That's why. And people don't want us to have an amazing conversation. She's gonna come in loud as fuck. Hey guys, 1 second.
All right. What's good?
What's up?
Would you rather lose your thumbs or your big toes?
I got a question for y'all. All right, so look, I was having this conversation, right?
Yeah.
With my ex-assistant. Then I called my mother and went to ask her. I said, now, if someone offered you $10 million
Okay.
to, wait, was it $10 million to cut off a leg?
Am I doing it?
Yes,
One leg.
just one.
From the hip? From the knee?
From the thigh.
Middle of the thigh. Right above the knee.
Just take my junk off.
Yeah, no, you still have, he's
Yeah.
wild.
He's like 10 million, but just name it back.
What would y'all do? Think about it.
$10 million, bro.
10 milli?
That's
Okay.
a lot of money.
I'm in a little different situation, right? Where I'm like, I think I could make 10 million anyway. You know? Take me back, maybe.
You have to take it back then.
You know?
Take us back, because I said obviously I wouldn't do it now because I have.
That's what I
you know,
mean.
But 6 years ago, 2015, before
You
I said no, not might. I would have done it.
You would have done it.
Because I don't. Prosthetic leg is not also bad. You can flip 10 million so
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
But some people, some people just feel like feel the need. Like me, I'm like I wouldn't feel like my life is over if I didn't have a leg.
Sure. Because you're not hooping or nothing.
Right, I'm not athletic at all. Yeah.
And
But I feel like soon it'll become a time when they gonna make like some legs that are like just.
Better than the OG
You
leg.
can market that too. Like you could be the guy, like you could be the pirate rapper, bro.
But what would you? He's
He's my age.
his
yeah.
ideas are crazy. Alright, what would y'all do though?
Alright, here's where I'm at, okay? Oh, man, I love my legs, bro.
I'm not thinking about
Here's what
No?
I'm thinking. If I'm thinking about it in a scenario where I'm alright, I know what I could do with 10. I could probably create a prosthetic leg company
I don't
with
know.
10 million.
10 million. I don't know. That shit's expensive. That game, that industry, that science, development game, robotic.
I would just shoot my shot with Elon over and over again, and just get him on board. And I would tell him.
Did you know of Elon 6 years ago?
Did I
don't
know
think
of him?
did. Yeah, I don't think I did.
Probably not.
He was in the first
2015?
Iron Man movie. I knew that.
Really?
Yeah. He like walks by him. He's like, "What's up, Elon?" He's like, "I'm gonna
Really?
talk to you about an electric airplane." And he's like, "I ain't got time for you, Elon."
Wow, he has a cameo in the first Iron Man?
Yeah.
That's like 2008?
Eight. Yeah.
Was Tesla around then?
I don't know.
You know, he bought the name Tesla from somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, somebody else had the name Tesla. Oh, I got another Tesla story.
Well, there was like a scientist named Tesla. That's what
Nikola. But the name Tesla, somebody had already owned it.
Oh, I got you.
And he kept trying to buy it. And then he sent somebody to his front door to stay there. And the guy finally sold the name for $75,000.
What?
$75,000 Tesla, the name, just the name.
That's it.
$75,000, that's what he got it for.
Wow.
Bargain. To see where he's
Bargain.
at now.
I wonder if you had like a random name like Bozo or something.
Listen.
Someone offered me $7 if I own that.
$75,000 is a lot for.
You can have
Oh
it.
yeah, like if you wasn't doing that. Yeah.
Why was he so adamant about Tesla?
I don't know, but it worked. It worked. The other thing,
Hard to argue.
the models of Tesla. I don't know if you noticed. What do we have?
S,
We got the Model S,
X,
the Model X,
Roadster,
the Model Y,
Y.
and the Model 3.
What's 3?
Tesla Model 3?
Oh, no.
You know? Okay, we got the Model 3. It's one of the models, but originally they tried to get the Model E. S, E, X, Y. Sexy. He did on purpose. The Model S, the Model E. But the Model E, I think Ford owns it, and they wouldn't let him have it. So he did a 3 instead, which is still sexy.
Seriously?
With the 3.
Three is
Yeah.
Do people know this?
Elon, man,
He's a human troll.
I feel like he always trying to just like he's from the future and he's like not trying to say too much.
He's so smart, but he also doesn't want people to take things so serious.
Yeah. He seemed like a
But
nice
you say
guy.
he's from the future?
Bro, I'm
Nah,
saying
he might be there for real.
I'm saying he from the future.
If you watch his interviews, bro, like he's like, you can see him thinking about like, should I say this right now?
Yeah, he's like, how much can I? You know what I mean? He's like, how much can I say?
I know who he is, but I haven't really.
Bro, I bet he from the future. I'll put like today, right now,
$75,000.
I would put $10,000 on it. I would put $10,000 on it.
Would you cut your leg off though?
All right. I know we got distracted.
I think he's trying to offer you. Like,
No, I just want to know. I'm gonna say why.
Okay.
After you answer,
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
I will say this.
you got nice legs.
Truthfully, my gut says no. My gut says no.
I'm not.
No, 10
But you
million.
know the
Look at his
person
leg,
you
bro.
were 6 years ago. Would
Yeah.
he have wanted, needed, died for that 10 million?
If I feel like I got 10 million, I feel like I'd be doing the same. Like I wouldn't be.
You say that now. You're much more mature now. 6 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. 6 years ago, probably.
Like in
6
high
years
school.
ago, I was in 12th
high
grade.
school.
I was in 12th
Yeah,
grade.
okay, I'm
So
calling it
I
high
would
school.
have most definitely took 10 million.
I might
I
have.
was 16.
I might have done it.
You weren't in high school.
In high school, no. Stop.
6
I'm
years
saying
ago?
in high school.
Oh.
I might have done it. In
But
high school,
then-
I might have done it.
But you would have probably checked with your parents and they'd be like, "Fuck no."
I wouldn't check with my parents. Bro.
How you just come home like, Mama, look.
This man offered me $10 million for my leg.
Yeah, man. That's a bargain, dude.
Yeah.
I think I could do it.
All right, why?
It just kind of shows how much you value money.
Yeah, right. You give somebody your whole leg.
Yeah. Like, that's a sacrifice.
In high school, I feel like it's much more of a like, damn.
All right, a finger?
Yeah. For 10 million?
Absolutely not.
One finger for 10 million? You said no.
No, one finger,
Okay, for a different amount.
$1 million.
A finger for $1 million?
6 years ago.
How about this? How many fingers? You get $1 million per finger.
Yeah, I guess if you're crazy, you would go nubs.
Well, I know a guy. He's from my high school. His nickname is Nubs because he got nubs. Yeah. And he was a pitcher.
Bro, I'm taking
Baseball.
$8 million.
Hey, you going? Leaving your thumbs?
Wait, what are you keeping? You keeping these two?
So he can text.
Wow.
He keeps his thumbs so he
Yo,
can text.
this is worse than no fingers.
You think so?
Yeah, this is like a me character.
Hold up. Try to throw me something. Throw me something. Throw me this mask.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Throw me this. That's what. You can't pick it up. Where you gonna pick it up?
Oh shit!
Come on, guys.
I'm thinking 8 million.
There you go.
I'm thinking 8
There you go.
million.
All right, cool. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not mad, man. I like to think of the possibilities, like just what you could do.
With the money.
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah.
It's unfortunate though, because if we're being honest and if we're being honest and we're being real, majority would not invest it.
Not 6 years ago.
Not ever.
Well, that's because people not
Because people aren't financially
literate.
exactly.
Yeah, they don't teach that in school.
Which is unfortunate.
I feel like there's got to be some, because if you decide in your mind, like, if you have that wired,
Financial literacy comes from generational, passed down from generation.
Yeah.
The more fortunate are fortunate to be passed the knowledge along with the
Kevin Hart and
Wesley Snipes.
they partnered on
That TV show?
they partnered on doing financial literate. They started a program.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
I didn't know that.
yeah. I'm pretty sure
You
it's
mean
Kevin.
who? Kevin Hart who?
It's not Wesley, but it's
Rock.
no, it's not Rock.
Do you think of The Rock when you think of Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Me too.
I think of the duo, yeah.
Yeah.
They was on fire.
Wait, who's the best actor duo? It should come off the top of your
Oh
head.
nah! In my head, I go Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Yeah, 100%. Yes,
You
yeah.
got Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. They gotta be up there.
But that's a double way, for sure. That's yeah. I've never been a rom-com type of guy, so
So yeah. So
And then you got-
Dodgeball was hilarious.
Who's
yeah,
James Franco and Seth Rogen? They're really good
They
together.
they don't like each other anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're not friends anymore.
Dang, no more movies, man.
Yeah, no, he said he would never make a movie with him
I wonder
again.
what happened.
SpiderMan comes out today.
Really?
Are you about that?
I'm
Are you
about
into
it,
those?
but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be sold out for the
Most
next.
likely.
No,
Yeah.
it's already. I bought my ticket 2 weeks ago. I could only get it until this Sunday, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so excited. I'm not even getting on the internet until I see it. I don't want one spoiler.
Yeah. Don't.
Are you big into Marvel?
I'm not like the biggest fan, but I respect it heavy and I know a lot about it. Shit ton about it. I follow the timeline.
See, bro.
So I guess I am into it.
Y'all could freaking.
Yeah.
He's telling me like, there's hearsay of these things that are gonna be happening. Like no spoilers, but just like, the rumors, right,
Nah,
that are
right.
going around. You hip to them?
Yeah, but I want to know for myself. I don't
No,
want
no.
Yeah, well, I got on YouTube because like that's what I do when I forget about it. And my recommended videos are like spoilers of the video.
And you watch it?
No, but like the title and the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Just tell you, I'm like, really?
But they don't know. No one knows.
Well, it's out now. Like it came out last week for critics.
Yeah, no,
Before,
but
like filming and the.
really? Oh, were spoilers out? Oh, I haven't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't.
don't. You looked them up?
Wait, have you looked at any?
They show them I recommended on YouTube.
Oh,
like
yeah,
when I'm
don't
scrolling
click.
YouTube, like binging whatever, and it'll like pop up on recommended.
I might try and go see it maybe like tomorrow or something.
Bro, if you could get in there, bro.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, if they had one, I would go see that right now.
It's probably gonna be like a week before it's open up. Like on just some like walk-in shit.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of movie theaters now you have to like reserve your seat now.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of theaters.
Probably
you
could buy.
can't
I probably
reserve.
could rent out a movie theater though. Probably for no time soon. Probably for like a week in a week or something.
Cause they wouldn't do it right now, would they?
No, it wouldn't no
It's too high.
space.
Yeah, it's too high.
Everything's sold out.
Yeah.
That movie. I'm calling it. It's going to have the biggest grossing
Really?
since Endgame.
Is it your favorite Spider-Man?
I
Tom Holland?
like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I do. I'm not the biggest. I like the original, too. But I like Tom Holland. I think he does a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's cool and he looks young.
I think I gotta catch up.
You got 26.
Okay,
minutes.
just real quick. Tell him the big rumor. Not a
Tomorrow,
spoiler.
all Spider-Man's been in there.
Yeah. Talk about that. I want to hear y'all talk
Yeah,
about that.
I
Yeah,
think-
that's the.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I also want to see them finally show a live action Miles Morales. I would love to see who they cast.
That would be fire because they alluded to it in the first Spider-Man
Yeah.
with Donald Glover plays the uncle in the movie. But I feel like if Tom Holland hangs it up, that would be a cool way to go.
He doesn't want to do it forever.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's over yet. I don't think he would hang it up right now. I would also love to see Spider-Man cross over to Venom, but I also know that Venom has Sony Pictures and Spider-Man was also Sony, but I think now they did a deal with with Marvel or something. But it's a reason why Spider-Man won't pop up in Venom, although they live in the same world.
Yeah, I think Marvel and Sony signed something to where Spider-Man can pop in, but that's the only thing.
Can he in Venom?
Spider-Man? I don't know actually.
Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man can pop in Venom. I mean, although they're in the same world, Spider-Man and Venom are together, but I don't think with the rights, how they did the rights.
Bro, if Venom shows up in the Spider-Man movie, I'm freaking out, bro.
Yeah.
Well, the other rumor is X-Men.
X-Men too, yeah.
There's a new X-Men?
No, the
They're
rumor
saying
is
that they're gonna pop up in this movie. Maybe.
Really?
Be crazy.
that's one of the rumors.
I didn't hear that one.
You know?
Maybe I just am hopeful.
That's crazy.
I made it up, right?
Damn. Oh yeah, because they do live in the same world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what y'all are like. No, they're in the same world. I'm like, I thought it was one world this whole time.
You were like, where's Superman?
Well, he's in a different world,
That's
He's not the
DC.
same.
bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like this is too
Batman.
much,
They're
man.
doing Batman too.
Like I'm not.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
I'm excited.
Robert Pattinson looks good.
It does.
This is like school,
It
bro.
looks really good. He looks really good. Not he looks good, but the movie looks good.
Nah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Nah, he be sparkling
Them
sometimes.
tights, bro.
Just got to clarify that.
But you know what? I was thinking about this. If I find where my barber gets his haircut,
Are you done?
no.
Swabbing?
If I find where my barber gets his haircut, and then where his barber gets his haircut, bro, you can find your way to the world's greatest barber,
Yeah.
right? You could do that. It's either somebody
What
with
if there
like.
was like one barber who was cutting all of the barber's hair?
You think he's bald? He's either bald or he's like got this freaking.
No, most elaborate.
Just-
Or his hair is just awful. Because
Yeah,
he
what do you
doesn't
look-
trust
yeah.
anybody.
Oh yeah.
He looks like from freaking Back to the Future with the.
The doctor. That's interesting.
I'm just saying, like, who cuts your hair?
My barber. I think my barber cuts his own hair.
Really?
Well, who used to cut his
Was
hair? I
that the
think.
answer?
I don't know. Most barbers cut their own
They
hair.
probably cut down hair.
But I think he used to get his hair cut from this guy who was in the shop, and then he left. Oh.
Cause you got guys like is it Vince?
Vince Vaughn?
No.
Or Vince from Fast and Furious?
I'm talking about the guy on TikTok.
Family?
The guy on TikTok, is that his name, Vince?
I don't know.
The barber who cuts people hair for free and talks
Yeah,
to him?
yeah. What's
His
his name?
name's not Vince, but he's from Atlanta. I see him all the time. He used to cut little baby's hair in my studio all the time.
Yeah, so stuff like that. Like
He's a nice guy.
he probably cuts his own hair.
I don't know, but he's a really nice guy. I like what he does.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see when you prioritize people. You know, even when you get to that place where it's like,
Because he doesn't have to do it.
yeah, that's what I mean. And he's choosing. You know, because there's always a choice. He's choosing to prioritize
We
people.
love nice people, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice people in Atlanta like that.
Kind of. The South is really... Southern hospitality is a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opposed to like up here. It's kind of like fend for yourself.
Yeah, this is wild.
Driving through New York.
I was telling him, I was like, I can't do it, bro. I was like, I can't. I leave my studio, where I live. I have a studio. I leave. I take a left. I drive for 10 minutes. I take a left and I'm home.
Wait, what?
Yes. I leave my studio. I take a left. I drive 10 minutes. I take a left and I'm home. 2 turns.
What's in between?
McDonald's. Gas station.
Okay.
My town got 5 7-Elevens.
5?
Yeah.
Why?
Money laundering.
I guess gas. Right? 5s and 2 of them. You got this roundabout right here. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. Oh, we need a Sheets.
Do you guys ever think about like what you would do with life if you were a billionaire?
Damn, bro. See this? Look.
I feel like that's almost a superpower. Having that much money, like that's a lot of responsibility to have that much money.
When you think
I
about
want it.
you
Bring
don't
it
want that
on.
responsibility.
I would love it. Bring it on.
When you think about the ones we have, Elon, Bezos, they are like the real world Tony Stark, Batman.
Well, that's because they're celebrities, but you know there are much more unknown billionaires,
Yeah, sure.
like richer than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like the celebrities,
Yeah.
you know, like the faces. So it's like, hey, we're the rich ones. They are rich. There's some secret rich people out there.
I do like, though, there was a tweet Elon the other day he responded to. Someone was like, it would take blah, blah, blah to end world hunger. And it was like the amount of money or whatever, I don't know. X amount of hundreds of millions. He was like, show me exactly, and I'll do it. He was like...
He said only thing he hasn't done because he doesn't believe that where it'll go.
Right. Because it's kind of like giving $10 million to someone who doesn't have financial literacy, I think.
Right.
Do you feel that way a little bit, like about it? Like if you were just to...
if he did what? If he just gave it to the government and said, here, stop her
Well, if you just, like when you hand somebody something but they don't know how to...
Well, see, they say it'll stop world hunger, but it doesn't necessarily stop world hunger. It just gives everyone $1.
Is that what it is?
No, is it not?
I don't know.
I thought what it is you count all the people in the world like to date, and then it's like if we gave everyone $1.
Oh.
I mean, because what the fuck ends world hunger? Who's to say that's an opinion to say it's in world hunger that they eat the next day you just hungry again?
That's what I mean. Yeah. You end it for a day, I guess.
Yeah.
But not for...
Which would mean like you know what I'm saying? You could buy everyone in the world to make chicken or some shit like that.
That's
They make chickens on $1 everywhere. In Africa, make chickens on $1, like $5.
I guess the problem is the access to food, right? It's not like... Because you have that teach a man to fish, feed him for life, give him a fish, feed him for a day.
Oh, that's the motto.
And then but if they don't have access to fish at all, I think that's the problem, right?
But
Even if they know how to fish, they can't get fish because they ain't no fish.
But that's very slim. It's not many people. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not, but it's more people who have access to fish just don't fish than there are people who don't have fish.
Yeah.
I don't even like fish.
I hate fish. I never had it.
They got some across the street. Whole brunch bar about it. You got any final questions? Do you have a dog?
I had 2, not together, simultaneously, one out there, another, and it's just a lot of responsibility.
It is.
Like a lot.
I wonder if dogs follow us. You know, they follow us into the bathroom because when we take them out, we follow them to the bathroom, and they just think that's how it works.
It's interesting. That's interesting too. I would really love a Rottweiler.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's really interesting. Do you believe that when... I sometimes believe like when we leave the house, everything comes alive.
See, this is what we need.
You on the Toy Story grind.
Yeah.
But like everything, like your lamps and couch, like...
Just
You ever
all
come
the
back
time.
and just something's not where it was?
All the time, but that's because people are always in and out of my
Okay.
house.
So you won't ever know.
Huh?
You won't ever know. You should just buy a house, stage it, and just check on it. Like every now
Just pop it every day.
like you could just see like your fucking toaster's a centimeter off, you know? You're like,
You ever be brushing your teeth?
Yeah.
And then you just like smack the shower curtain because you think somebody's in there?
No, my shower is glass.
yeah, see.
Same thing. I'll do it.
You gotta check, you gotta still open it, like, you don't know.
Yeah, you can see straight through mine.
You ever seen a ghost?
No, but I believe in them.
You do, 100%.
Oh yeah, and spirits.
UFOs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aliens. I don't think aliens are green, but
Okay, what's your favorite part about psychedelics?
We're bouncing.
the feeling of just feeling like you're the only person left in the world.
Like I Am Legend vibes, or like
No, just like
peace? Is it peace?
I mean, it's just like in the moment, you know, like it's no words.
Fully present.
Yeah, you know, it's just like right now is what matters. It's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like no phone calls, no meetings, no stress, no, just literally right now.
So like on a normal day, you look outside,
Yeah.
you see a tree, you don't even notice it.
Like
Maybe if you some shrooms or something, you look at a tree and you really like,
that's a dream.
damn.
Yeah. One time it was like
You know.
4:00 in the morning. I was coming from the kitchen. And I noticed a spider web. It's an elaborate spider web.
At the detail.
Man, the spider was on it making the web. How did I catch that?
You probably watched it for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I did. And this chick was like, "Man, we look like jackasses." And then we cracked up and laughed.
And then you moved on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's just being in tune. You know.
No,
I guess it just heightens senses, and then you just like appreciate, like me, music and
Yeah.
ideas and graphics and all those sorts of things more.
So in a way you gather ideas from it, but you
It's
don't.
almost like I gather like respect almost in a way, because I like I'll just understand certain things a different way, you know.
Yeah.
Then I just start thinking about. I always start breaking down, like if I really love something, I'll just start to go into like, man, who's responsible for this? You know, like I love Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. I think it's the best album ever created of all time. You know, tons of documentaries and movies on it, and it's just I have a deep dive into that, because it's like, wow, this is like, it's almost cinematic.
So you can really just hone in on it and just
I just appreciate and try and. I'll never be able to fully go where they went, but just to get some sort of understanding how a human being could do such a thing, create such a thing.
I feel that, because I feel like my mind is often not here. It's always on what's next, right? Like, I think that it was Jim Carrey. He said, he was like, I wish every person, I'm sure you've seen it, I wish every person in the world could have everything they ever wanted, so they realize that it's not enough.
Damn.
He said that. Yeah.
Damn, that's the truth.
Yeah, thanks. Because it's always, it's more about the process of getting to the thing, right? And then when you get the thing, it's always, okay, how do I get to the next thing?
Yeah,
How do I get to the next thing?
if you're the one to get to it, so it's the people around who didn't get to it to always look at you, away. You know, like, oh, be grateful, or oh, it's almost like you lose the ability to be human. You know, like if you get to a certain level, like, oh, you got money, what you sad about?
Yeah.
You know, like, what you complaining about? You know, as if you don't have feelings anymore, as if you don't go through things anymore, as if you don't have bad days. And it sucks, but it's kind of you have to adapt to it, because it's just life at that point. It doesn't change. It'll never change unless you like completely like fall off so bad that people forget you were ever anything special. But it's like people usually like, once you become a public figure, you never get treated the same.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And that quote probably hits you different, because you've, in a sense...
Oh, I feel it 100%.
Yeah, you've, in a sense, you've attained a lot of the things you've set out to attain.
Man, I've checked out a lot of goals, bro. You know? But with happiness, and like with success comes a lot of... When we were talking about... When I said something about being there, you said that comes with a lot of... What did you say? I said, I'm ready for it.
Responsibility.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
So with a lot of success comes a lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
You know, depending on like your upbringing, like, you know, if you got a big family, a lot of friends. Some people grow up alone. You know, some people grow up just them. You know, maybe parents and them, and you know, maybe had one friend or no friends, or you know, and then in that standpoint, you don't got much to worry about. A lot of friends and a lot of family, like most of us do. And it's almost unfortunately only human for people to, because money's the root of all evil, you know? So for people to just, it changes people. It's crazy.
How do you feel you've done?
It's like I've done damn good.
You think you've done
But
that?
I've literally watched so many people around me
Do the
come and
opposite.
go and just change.
Because as like a testament and like a compliment, you seem like you have a great head on your shoulders.
I try.
And you seem very aware of like your situation and aware of what it could be or what it could have been.
Yeah.
You know, and it was that like who raised you?
Both of my parents,
Both
not
your
together, but you know, I think it was more so just from. I mean, it's like not being oblivious to where I came from.
Yeah.
You know, like I haven't been famous or rich forever. It's a 6-year thing. The other 18 years of my life, it was, you know, low middle class. You know, like so. I'm just grateful. You know, I'm thankful. I'm grateful, and I'm understanding of my blessings. You know. And just like being well aware and well appreciative of that.
When it first hit, like when you first got like in this kind of position, when you came from like the middle class, like was that like the rug swept out from under you?
What do you mean?
Like when you had access to like all the stuff that you have now, I'm assuming was it a pretty quick transition?
Oh yeah.
So how are you able to like stay level-headed through that? Because I'm sure, especially so young, to be able to stay level-headed like through that.
It's almost like if you were just dreaming of something, like thinking, like it's almost like if you want something so bad, you dream about it, you think about it, like you play out what'll happen if it happens in your head 1,000,000 times, and then if it happens, it's like, oh, I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for this. I've dreamed this 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000 times. Oh, what car I would get, how I would live, how I would. 1,000,000 times. Like I remember I used to tell myself in high school, man, if I get rich, I'll start smoking, because then I won't have no worries. Because I used to like smoke in high school a little bit. I used to get so paranoid because I would just think about like, God, what am I gonna do with my life? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna make it? How am I gonna? And then it got to a point where I was like, so all right, I get rich favors, I'll smoke, because then I can have assistants and they can carry my bags, and I don't have to live with my mom, so I don't have to worry about sneaking in the house. And I got money, and I was like, I don't want to smoke. For what? You know? And I had all those things that I said that I would be able to have so that I didn't have to, but it's just like, for what? You know? I had a lot of negatives when it came to smoking to me. Like, it was much more negatives than positives. Yeah. Your breath stink, your fingers stink. I'd be extra paranoid, extra hungry. I feel like it makes me fucking fat because I'm eating any and everything. I fall straight asleep.
Not productive at all.
You know? Yeah, and I don't want to do nothing. You know, my eyes are super glossy. I'm like, and it was just being around people who are high. You around someone high when you're sober, you'll be like,
what the?
Unless you like doing it. If you're doing it, it's like a joke. But when you don't do it, it's just like, it's like, and it's just like.
It's like they lagging.
Yes. You know, which is, I don't have nothing against it, but it's just like, it made me not.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, because it's the same. I never went to really parties in high school, didn't drink, didn't smoke, and I would see it and I'd be like from the outside looking in, you know, it's like, why it's like, I just don't understand the appeal, you know? That's kind of, I never understood the appeal to do it. But yeah, I mean, same thing, to each their own, you know?
Right.
You want to rock with it.
Right.
I do got one, I've heard Shaq say, he's rich. His kids ain't rich.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Right?
I think Shaq is so cool.
but the mindset, there's a quote that kind of represents it. It was, my father, I'm going to forget, so my father walked 10 miles to work. Or my grandfather walked 10 miles to work. My dad walked 5 miles to work. I drive a Cadillac. My son drives a Mercedes. My grandson will drive a Ferrari.
Was this? Yeah, I heard this before.
His son will be back walking to work.
Wait,
and
what?
it's because
I didn't hear that part.
Hard times create strong people. Strong people create easy times. Easy times create weak people.
That's 100%.
And that's
100% because, man, guys, not throwing my sister under the bus, but my mother and dad worked their ass off, right? My mother was such a hard worker, my father was such a hard worker. It made me want to get it, and it made me not want to work hard, you know? So I took, worked my ass off, used my brain to get to where I am, worked my ass off in my career. My sister's 6 years younger than me. She was in middle school when I got famous, 8th grade going to 9th grade. Just graduated, well, she was in 7th grade going to, whatever. Point is, life was really good. You know, our last 6 years was amazing. You know, like there's nothing that she doesn't have that she couldn't have that, you know. She's so spoiled now, you know. And entitled. I love you to death. So I do, I love you to death. But
He loves you.
yeah, but the point I'm getting at is that, like, you know, what you said is completely true. Yeah. It's completely true. You know, when you it's and it's unfortunate because you want the best for your child.
Right.
Yeah. You know, as you should. You know, there's no reason why you shouldn't want. You don't want your child to go through what you went through. You know,
there's got to be a balance. You know, because you want to be.
I mean, I think it's parenting.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a difference between like being rich and just giving kids riches and letting them go on and live life and just be carefree. You know, lessons have to come with it. You know, explanations and understanding. Like, you know, they have to. I feel like they have to know what you went through to get there.
Yeah, like I feel like you're gonna mess up.
But I feel like that doesn't happen. I feel like when someone's rich, they damn near like don't even like tend to the kids. It's like, you know, nannies, and it's like, you know, and it's just like you do your thing. You know, and then it's like as a kid, just like I can do what I want. I'm rich. You know, opposed to like teaching them the way. Like I feel like Will Smith did, which I don't know. I'm just assuming outside looking in. But man, Jaden and
they all got their own thing going.
Yeah,
their own thing.
But always have.
Yeah.
You know, they always were. Jaden and his sister were. What's his sister's name again? Willow. They were always doing their own thing. Yeah, exactly. Just Water. I love Just Water. It's my favorite water. Best water of all time. He's helping. He has a food truck where he helps people. They do things.
They got it.
You know, and
because it was taught to them.
I feel like I feel like, and he and Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are very well off. Been well off since before they were born. So I think it's all about parenting. Yeah. You know.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because you know I have 2 kids and I've been really deciphering what that'll look like. You know, because for example, let's say my son wants something simple, a yo-yo, right? And it's like, oh, you gotta wait till Christmas for a yo-yo, whatever. In my mind, it's like, this is a very small idea, but in my mind, it's like, I would rather him have that extra 25 days of just getting really good at yo-yo instead of having, like, I feel like that, like, letting him have it, or like even a battery-powered vehicle, you know?
Like a RC.
Sure. I'd rather him have it way before so that he gets really good at driving, you know? Instead of like thinking of it like, I don't want to spoil him. I want him to have this stuff.
Well, see, but that's amazing. You just have to teach him that.
Yeah.
You know, you have to show him that way so that he understands, you know what it is. And I think monitoring your child is very important, you know, to watch and make sure like, hey, are you using it? Are you playing with it? Or, you know, like to watch them and see if they're getting any progress. Monitor to see what, like, I feel like parents are so busy, especially like the middle class parents who work, you know, 2-3 jobs in their own lives, that they don't take time to monitor the kids, you know, to figure out, like, what do you like? You know, like, you know, what do you like? Sports? Do you like music? Or you like art? And can you draw? Or you like to talk?
And then just sweep in and elevate that.
You know what I'm saying? And hone in on it. You know, like that's all good. You know that, but you can't expect your child to know how you feel about it. Like to know, like, oh man, he did this, so I got 25 days extra. Because there are a lot of kids that would take it as, oh man, I know.
I get what I want.
Yeah, he'll say yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gotta be communicated.
I think that's so important. You know, I feel like that's how kids. That's how you see the difference in those kids. When it's those kids that are really smart, and the kids are just like, it's like, you know, I just feel like it's all in communication. You know,
a lot of things boil down to communication.
Everything boils down.
And then relationships.
Relationships boil down to friendships boil down to communication.
And also, even I think bigger than communication, even though it's the same thing, is unclearly communicated expectations. When you expect something from someone and you don't tell them, and then that, like, them not living up to that expectation causes this tension and tension,
which goes back to communication.
Which comes back to communication. Yeah. But expectation is huge. Like, if you got somebody in your life where you haven't told them clearly what you want or need from them, and they're not doing it, and you're upset about it, but they don't even know.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's on you. Yeah. That's on you.
That's real.
And on that,
That was deep.
Would you rather have 3 nipples or?
I'm definitely not a 3-nipple guy.
Okay, if you had one, where would you put it? Back of the knee?
No. I'll put it like right here.
On the rib cage?
Yeah.
Like a tattoo?
Rib cage tattoos fucking hurt.
Rib cage nipple. I feel like, would you have the same like sensory in it? You know?
Oh yeah.
Because then you get, because
sure.
like, yeah, like we're, so like, you know.
Fuck it.
That's what I mean. Like, that's kind
You
of
put,
fire.
like a peck up there, like. It'd be like another boob.
That's all we got time for today.